You want me to believe that this is intense. Oh boy. Normally when I see intense on a fragrance bottle or intense of a version of a fragrance, it's like it's going to be something that projects more, that lasts longer, something that maybe has different notes. So it's usually spicier, warmer, sweeter, longer lasting, just something that is truly takes the original DNA and just amps it up a bit more. Probably addresses some complaints that people have had of poor performance, longevity, projection, or both. Now, I haven't smelled the original La Nuit. I don't know how that performs. I don't know what the baseline is. Apparently, I heard it's been reformulated quite a lot since it first came out, so it's no longer, the fragrance that it used to be. I can say this, save you the rest of the video of this. It's not intense, okay? It's many things. Intense, beast mode, powerful. Just not one of them. Again, maybe this is intense because the original is so damn poor. That could be it, but in my book, in my perspective, this is not an intense fragrance by any stretch of the imagination. Just going over it, it has top notes of iris and violet, mid notes of vanilla and sage, and base notes of tonka bean and patchouli. Again, I think this is a fragrance that, maybe appeals to someone who has that nostalgia about YSL La Nuit, maybe had the original and is trying to find something that, maybe had that old school performance, old gentleman-like vibe, and has lost it with reformulations and is, hopefully trying to get it back with this. I don't think this hits the mark in terms of a replacement of something that is unique, original, great. But, I can see where this is coming, who this might target, right? So you've got a nice clean floral that is slightly powdery with some vanilla and spices in the dry down. Unfortunately for me, I find that the opening is about as good as it gets, and then the fragrance sort of fades away for me. For me, that opening, the iris and the violet and the sage too, they really come out. It's a strong floral opening with a bit of that powdery, right? Powdery vibe. It's actually quite powdery. I wouldn't say it smells cheap. It doesn't smell like baby powder. It's not annoying or sickeningly powdery, but it is something that is quite present. It's a powdery violet iris. It's a great opening. It's like, oh, it's a really nice floral scent. You'd think mix this with the vanilla and the spices and you've got something that is truly, quite the masterpiece. When this dries down, I've applied this about half an hour ago, it becomes such a skin scent that I can hardly detect it. And I just find it becomes, it's like a powdery, greeny, like a tint of iris, a fraction of what it was when it opened. And it just becomes, powdery with that patchouli. I don't really get the tonka bean. This is not really spicy. The vanilla is omnipresent to me. So it's not really sweet. It's not very spicy. It's quite powdery and it has a bit of a green note with the patchouli. So I'm not really sure how to classify this, like what type of fragrance this is trying to be. It's got a floral opening, not a floral dry down. And, it's lackluster in terms of projection. For longevity, I wore this today. I got about 9 hours, which is, great, good, but I find that the projection for it is just really not there. This is a skin scent. So if you want to wear this for close encounters, a date, that's great. Maybe you're going to an event and you don't want to announce yourself throughout the whole room. This could be something you're going for. Again, that opening is just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning opening. You would think, oh, this is like a 9 out of 10. They killed it. If this would last 8-9 hours with about 2 feet of projection and would develop into a sweet, slightly spicy, sexy scent with that iris, that'd be great. This just like starts here and then plummets. It's just flat, it's boring, it's uninspiring, it's nothing new, nothing different. Again, I don't know what the original smelled like. People say it was, one of the greatest designer fragrances out there. Cool, too bad it's gone. This is not a replacement for that. I can guarantee you. I mean, it's okay for the office. It's a good office scent because, again, you're not projecting too much. It's not an offensive or polarizing scent profile. This is very easy to pull off. You might get some compliments, especially if you get it through that opening. If you're around people when you just apply this, and they can smell those florals, those nice iris. It's an easy floral to wear. It's not it's not your grandmother's rose. The iris and the violet and the sage, they're really well mixed. Again, I don't really get vanilla off the top. I don't really get vanilla anytime throughout this fragrance. The dry down, yeah. Like, I really have to look for it in the dry down. It's just not spicy. It's just gone. It really is a skin scent, unfortunately, for a profile that could be so much better. I find it hard to recommend this for any specific situation because for the office, that's about it. It lasts a work day, which is okay. I'll give it marks for that. But any other occasion, like a date, this isn't really sexy. This isn't really sweet. If you're going out and about, you're not going to be discovered at all. Like, this is not projecting. So, just a clean office environment. If you're close to people, and again, you just want to wear something nice, something pleasant, something clean, crisp, classy, timeless. Love the opening. It has great potential, and it just dropped out of school. That's what it did. It had a scholarship, and it dropped out of school. That's how I can best sum up La Nuit de l'Homme. Intense. It's not intense, guys. It really isn't. And on that note, hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.